Alright, good evening everybody. I'm Vice Forecaster, USA Forecaster JD Rapp with you. And Breaking Weather Center, we just have a tornado warning. A tornado is on the ground now. This is a large and streamy dangerous tornado. We have a tornado warning to run in effect for central Cameron County and central Oklahoma. This goes in effect about 10:45. And just a second here. I'm going to share this to the group here so we can get information out best we can. So we'll share this to the group. Isaac's kind of managing the page a little bit with the information and reports. I have a tornado warning. This is a large and streamy dangerous tornado at 10:01. A confirmed and largely at 10 o'clock Central Time, a confirmed and large to extremely dangerous tornado was located 13 miles northwest of Boss City, moving at 20 miles an hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Damaging tornado. So this is a life-threatening situation. So you want, if you're in Boss City or any of these communities, a large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. So seek shelter immediately, folks. If you're in the path of this, if you have any family members that live in Boss City or Kansas area, you want to please call them up. Let them know there is a large tornado on the ground now. We have multiple reports of large tornado on the knees that have been reported this. So if you live anywhere in the polygon, now is the time is to seek shelter. And this is some pretty strong sheared. So this is gate-to-gate sheared. So if you live in any of these communities, now's the time to head to your tornado safe spot. Is go to the lowest floor of a home. Make sure you put a mattress between you. A helmet will be protect yourself from flying debris. We have a tornado warning. Some things from Isaac here. He's watching it with me online, and we have reports. Board of 80 knots. COPLET with it. New headlines were repair spotters. So this is a typically dangerous situation. And Cameron said this is a PDS tornado warning. So folks, this is the time you want to be seeking some shelter. Make sure you have go to the lowest floor. Mobile homes are not going to be a good mobile homes are not going to be good again. You got to get out of the mobile homes and get out of its way. This is a particularly dangerous situation now. If you're in this polygon, now is the time to go to your tornado safe spot immediately. We have reports of coming in now from hail up to 2.5, 7.5, and we got hail coming in with the storm. And look at this. Gosh. Are you kidding me? Up to 2-inch hail. This is a life-threatening situation. This is why we're continuing to be with you this evening. It's a 10 o'clock hour. We're tracking a large, extremely dangerous tornado right now on radar with you. And I got to let the radar data load up. There's that debris ball right there trying to form. We could be getting a tornado is on the ground now with the storm. So mostly likely what you need to do if you're living in the storm is make sure everybody in the house has a helmet on their head. Make sure you're in a basement. This is not the time to be in a mobile home. Mobile homes are not going to be likely to be in now. You got to back away them and get out of its way. This is a large tornado on the ground right now. And there's that sheared marker right there. Tighten up. We do have that potentially of a tornado on the ground. And looking at the echo tops with this. And look at this. Good grief. Folks, we're starting to get into the darker reds. That is some pretty decent shit here. So we could be actually seeing a tornado is on the ground. Very tight rotation with this. So if you live in this tornado warning, and I know a lot of people do down here, you need to seek shelter immediately. This is the time to put a bike helmet, go to the lowest floor. This is just one set, and I'm sorry we're ignoring the severe thunderstorm threat, but this is a life-threatening situation. This is why we're coming on to let you know we have a tornado warning, and this is a large tornado. And we need. I'm gonna just give me a second here. I'm gonna do this. Just give me a second here. We'll get back what we're doing. Just checking storm community. And tornado warning effect for 10:45 now. This is from Isaac Schaff here saying something. Let's see here. At 9:51, a confirmed enlarged destructive tornado was located 15 miles north of Boss City, south of 20 moving at 20 miles an hour. So a tornado emergency. So just give me a second. We'll be right back with that in a minute. So just give me a second, folks. We'll get right back to that in a second here. Alright, I'm going to go into... Just give me a second here. Tornado emergency. Alright, folks, so we might have to get back in gear here. We have a tornado emergency, I think, right now. Isaac just told me, so we want to switch back here. Zoom into this one here. This is a tornado emergency right now. So, at 10 o'clock, extremely at 10 p.m. a large and extremely dangerous tornado. So let me. Trying to get everything just updated here. Just that way we'll know if anything just had changed. So we still have a particularly dangerous situation. All right. New tornado warning in process. At 10 o'clock, a confirmed large and dangerous tornado was located north of Boss City, moving at 20 miles an hour. Hazardous damage and tornado. So that's the main thing with this. So we did have at 10:45. This is just a few more minutes. It kind of changed. This was a large. This is a tornado. So you can really taking the storm really seriously. Let's see. That one report in the back is still tightened up a little bit, but I'm still watching the storm as it moves in. So we had a report just coming in, a very large hail, and severe thunderstorm warnings continue over here, and you can see wind shear is possible 50 to 60 to 70 knots. So that's a pretty decent storm. But the main threat is going to be very large hail with another possibility of we could see another possible tornado. But let's check in for hail and look at this. Goodness gracious. So you're starting to get over, some places over here are getting into the darker whites. That is indicate a very strong large hail with that. And the potentially of we'll see another tornado try to spin up again. And this is a day where you have to watch. And this runs in fact to 10. Alright, now we got another, just checking here at the computer here. Alright, 10:10. A confirmed and large dangerous tornado was located 12 miles northwest of Boss City, moving at 20 miles an hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Alright, I just got some information for you. Circulation Storm Chasers has confirmed a large tornado crash 12 miles northwest of Boss City. So if you're in Boss City now, take cover immediately. This is a particularly dangerous situation. This is, I mean, if you're in a mobile home, you're not going to survive in these mobile homes with these type of events. You got to get out of the mobile home and get out of its way. This is a large tornado. We already have reports of the storm chasers have spotted one by Boss City. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Just checking in with the storm community. And I can pull up some pictures here. Let me see something just updated. We want to continue to stay on with you right now because we can get the feeds continuing to going. That one report coming in. Just let everything animate for a second while we're doing this. I got one like, so that's good news. A couple people watching this. That's good. If you're watching this to see if you continue to watch here, so far we only got one report. So I'm moderating that right quick. I'm gonna go to my Facebook, see what we have from the chat room, because the chat room's been really showing decent stuff here. So let me just give me a second here. I'll fix the screen in a minute. I'm just going to my Facebook page because that have a couple pictures. It's kind of hard to see. Cameron showed a picture of the wedge tornado. I mean, I can't really see it. This is why storms are very dangerous to have, because you can't see it. That's the problem. Why we always tell you, I mean, these tornadoes are going to be very dangerous. I mean, you're not going to see it coming. This is why it makes it extremely hard to see, is because you're not going to see this tornado coming. So you definitely need to be hunkered down. So let me Alright, just give me a second here. I'm going to try to go into Storm Community here and see. Look at the pictures here. I mean, I know this is somebody. This is one of my viewers can get it better. It might be hard to see this, so let me try to do the best I can. I'm going to download, trying to see how I did this. One forward. Alright, let me see if this would do it right. Alright, folks, I'm going to try to do the best I can with this. I don't know if this will show up right. Let me try and just share this. This is all I'm going to try to do. This is some images from Storm Community here of the tornado. And you can see this is a large tornado there. This is a wedge. See, it's kind of hard to see this. It's because that's where we have to watch, because a lot of this is not good when you actually have something like that. So that's why we always have to be careful on that. Because this is a large tornado. It's nighttime. You can't see it coming. So just be careful, because some of these storms could be very strong at night and be capable of producing some strong storms out here. So that's just a couple pictures just came in. Just like people sharing it. That way we always have good thing to show. But yeah, this is a tornado, a damaging tornado. This is why we're on this evening, to let you know. Let me pull up some more information. Alright, we just have a couple new reports. Continental derived tornado reports from 7 East Black Mistana Park. Multiple reports of large tornado on the ground. The tornado was reported at 9:47 and ended at 10:02. So we're getting more reports, folks, of tornadoes on the ground. So if you're still in this polygon, now's the time to shake shelter. You already need to be in the safe spot right now and put many walls between you as possible. So we'll just stop here for a second. I'm going to be right back. Alright, folks, sorry about that. I had to just working, keeping up thing. We still got this large tornado Typically dangerous situation. Let's check in with our coronation thing and see what it shows. This is the tool, and yeah, we're starting to see some debris right there. Any colors like that in the blue, that is debris, and that probably is a locked in with that tornado. So you definitely need to be in your safe spot. Get centered, get covered, put a mattress between you. This is a life-threatening situation, folks, so that needs to be aware. So let me be right back. Alright, we still got that debris ball, and you can see that is pretty decent debris. Still goes through 1045, so we'll be with you for a little longer. So let's let that thing animate for a little bit. Let's see here. I pull up here, getting a lot of reports of hail. Trying to see if anybody has any more photos so we can share them on Facebook. Right now, I'm trying to see if we have any active pictures. Some people have Twitter. I mean, I like to have some regular photos of this so we can share them to my Facebook. So, folks, this has been a day. Extend another one. That's why we're kind of watching here in case they do. Checking anything on Facebook right now. And they don't have anything right now. I got my microphone connected. And put my microphone on right now so I can talk still. Just checking my Facebook and see if we have any. So far we don't have any more photos, so that maybe we'll continue to keep that updating right now, and Storm Communities can continue to post stuff. I'm glad Isaac's kind of helping from offline tonight. Still have a tornado warning. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Still Storm Chaser still sees this, so echo tops are kind of going down. Excuse me. And you can see the last couple runs, let me fast forward this, we did have some dark ones at first. First of all, we had about 2-inch hail was reported, 1.75 in the emergency monitor, 2.5, almost 2.75, 2-inch hail. I mean, this is some very large hail. This is hail 2.5 is still dangerous. So tornado warning continues about 10:45. We'll see what the Weather Service actually does. You see that dark blue spot? That is a very strong tornado that could move in the area. And you see Oklahoma still has that. The Weather Service. This is for parts of Texas. You know, this is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. You definitely want to seek shelter. Make sure you're in a basement. New circulation trying to form, so we'll pull velocity up. Just give me a second here, and we'll go for that. And you can see little weak rotations are popping in and out. But see, if the rotation goes down, we would probably not have this tornado when it gets extended or not. But there is rotation everywhere. Very strong storm. Now the storm producing up to 60 miles of wind gusts and quarter in the quarter size hail. But these storms could. So this has been an active day. I think things will quiet down. Just checking through here, and like I said yesterday when we made the update on these storms, and this is how the weekend's going to be. I know the holiday weekend, people are camping. I mean, you definitely do not want to be in a camper in this situation, folks. It's very life threatening if you're in a camper with this situation going on. Now, day 2 tornadoes, but I do believe there'll be some more hail tomorrow in Texas, so we could be dealing with some more updrafts. We got storm severe weather all the way through Monday, so you gotta be alert at all times. The rest of the weekend, like I said, I know a lot of people camp on injuries, especially with a large tornado like this. They could tear it up. We already have reports of storm chasers has seen this tornado. This is a long track. This is a large tornado right now on the ground. All right, we just got a new report coming in. Let's see if we got any new updates. Right now, it's still large and confirmed. So far, nothing has developed. So that still has coming in. Just kind of waiting and seeing, checking some other things while we're on. Still some broad rotation every now and down here, so we could be getting another tornado spin up. But my main concern is this storm down here and the severe thunderstorm warning has capability of producing some very large hail, and that could be hail that can dent cars up and tear vehicles up. This severe storm is still capable. Alright, just getting some new photos are coming in now. This is just the tornado warning. There's still a damaging tornado. I just got an update from the Storm Prediction, not Storm Prediction Center, but the Tornado Text. Let me read that up here, because we always got to keep updating with this tornado warning tonight. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, tornado warning that's still, and storm at circulation live storm chasers video showing a damaging tornado 9 miles north of Boss City. So if you live in Boss City still, you need to be in your tornado safe spot immediately, folks. This storm is capable of producing a live chasers are seeing a tornado right now. You need to be seeking some shelter. We definitely need to be keeping that in mind. Alright, new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued. This is up here towards Colorado area, but right now I'm really not concerned about them. This large tornado is what we're concerned about, so I'll be right back. Alright, just got from YouTube VR spell warning. Alright, they tell me that. So, let's see. Go to my title. Now I think I got it. Alright, we're back on live right now. Sorry what I was fixing some things. Yeah, we still got that tornado wind at 1045. It's moving at 20 miles an hour. Let's see, you pull up velocity once again. Still pretty decent tight rotation. So if you're in Callista area or Boss City, we had several reports of tornadoes. This is a tight circulation. And so I know a lot of people camp because what happens is this is how people get injured more at night. Back in here, update the correlation thing. Don't really see any debris right now. I'll check echo tops. They could be in the middle orange, getting stronger. And look at the hail. Now it's going up to 1.5. So that's getting very large hail with this. And winds up to 60 with $half size hail. That's one of the things we do have right now. And there's another one for about 1.5 inches of hail. That's 60 miles of wind gusts. So what we're going to do is wait on the tornado wind to expire. Because we still could get some new reports come in and let things load. And that storm still looks like it could produce still tornadoes with that. And it just needs to pop in and out. So we'll see if the new update shows. It takes every second. A couple other scans are showing this could still be a tornado. Very tight rotation. I mean, once we get the life-threatening situation down, we'll send it back really quickly because I really think after we get this one sail, it's going to push him through Boss City, and it could stretch out toward that area. So we'll have to see if it does that or not. So 2.5 inches of hail. We're getting reports of some $half size hail. This has been just one sail. First of all, before we had... Now, this is nothing going on right now. This is about almost 9:40. We had this one storm, showed almost grapefruit size hail. That's what my forecasters showed. That was the first beginning of the thunderstorm with baseball size hail. That was at 9:32. We had all these reports coming in, but now it ended up being a damaging tornado. See, as it moved through that one 4-inch hail, it come 2, then 3, then it just bumped into a damaging tornado. That's how it happens a lot. So that's what happens. So we'll change things again. Let it load. And you can see the correlation still indicates a tornado. So we will have to see if that actually continues to happen. So that one thing, here's another cell trying to form there. Red next to green, that is still showing me signs of some more wind sheared. And that's what we have to watch. So things are getting ready to move out of the area eventually. That one sail, it'll expire at 10:45. I'm going back to Storm Community. See if we have any new photos here. Don't have any new pictures that coming in. The one we have is the wedge one, and that was just the only one we had. The wedge. When you have a wedge tornado, it's especially this one. It didn't have no. It's hard to see it right if it's a pretty decent tornado. I'm trying to take a look here at maybe anybody else has anything online. Just getting some information from forecaster Isaac Schaff here online. Tornado still progress. This is about 13 minutes ago. Mainly reports of some grapefruit size hail. Damage with baseball size has been reported. And wind shear to lap rate. So this is a storm we really have to take seriously. Complex is going to push through. Just reading here. Just see if we have any new information on that as it gets closer. Alright, here we are. We've been on for about 38 minutes with you. So let's update radar. And you can see tornado wing continues. And let's see. Still damaging tornado. That's at 10:23, just about earlier. A large and extremely dangerous tornado northwest of Boss City, moving at 20 miles an hour. So this is a particularly dangerous situation. A life-threatening situation. This is why we broke in. Checking with the correlation thing. Just make sure we don't have anything new. Right now we really don't have anything new coming in with you. And let me see here. Yeah, it still shows some very large hail. So once the warning moves out, these are the next storms we have to watch. These could be. I'll change radar back on. I'll have to use this site because it would probably tell more there. So any of these storms could deform into a brief tornado if they get strong enough tonight. And the percentage of these coming severe about 70, so those are high. So once the tornado wing gets canceled, I mean at 10:45, we would probably send it back. I'm not receiving any new developments. We'll give it a few more minutes before we do send things back, because I really don't. Alright, let me fix the radar here just a second. Here, we gotta fix this. Normally, I don't like send it back quite yet in case we get some new information to pass along to you, but one thing, the severe thunder, the tornado wing will be moving out of the warned area eventually, and probably so that it expires. So, let me check my cell phone. And don't see any new times these chasers and media. I just always post pictures on Facebook of these tornadoes, and that's why we try to share them with you if they're on. But right now, I don't really see any new ones. So let's check in with the velocity scan. I'll look at my phone here because some of these storms on my phone do have a couple of rotation couplets. It doesn't mean if we don't even have rotation, these could produce maybe some gusty winds. So I think the tornado warning is getting ready to drop eventually. We get about 5 years on USA Storm Watch. But this is mainly, folks, is for down here in parts of Oklahoma and Texas tonight. Is the reason why we decided to break in. And we will have to watch this little cluster storms because it gives me a little concern. There's a little more wind sheared with these storms here, and that's why the Weather Service could issue a couple new warnings. And the hail threats up to 1.5, starting to get 1.5. So that's probably what the biggest threat will be. We'll see if the Weather Service will induce a tornado threat because they're showing me very strong echo tops with these. So these could be noisy storms. I know they could be. The National Weather Service just issued a severe thunderstorm warning once again. So let me try to get that up right quick. Figure out why they issued it. The National Weather Service, Central Cameron County and Central Plaham, Oklahoma, and it's up to 11:45 now. At 10:41 Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm located 8 miles northwest of Boss City, moving east around 10. 60 miles of wind gusts, and half dollar size hail. So if you listen in this, so we could get a spin up tornado with this environment. We got another couplet right next to green air, some rotation. So we would have to watch that. So just got some information just popped into the desk. So the tornado warning has got lifted. So what we want to do is probably send things back real quickly. But I'm gonna tell you right now, we do have one report with this one storm that was about at 10:08. We had a large tornado touchdown damage at 10:08. Power flashes were noticed. So when we start seeing power flash, has some weak rotation with it. So we could be getting another tornado with it. And we'll keep an eye on that as if it comes in. So we do have a couple severe thunderstorms that's trying to form down here. 2-inch hail I've been noticing some 2-inch hails down here. So we'll have to see if that actually happens. 1.75 inches of hail has been confirmed. So right now, we don't have no more tornado warnings on the board, so we want to send things back to programming right now. But like I said, if we do see another life-threatening situation that we need to break right back into you, we will tonight to keep you updated on the potentially stormy pattern on Vice Forecaster, USA Forecaster, and USA Forecaster Isaac Schaff with you this evening. We will keep you updated and we'll break in if there's another life-threatening situation.